wanted to just touch base a little bit on what your gut health has to do with your overall health. So, as you probably have heard the word microbiome, it's been pretty big in the health area the last few years, and that basically means the good and the bad bacteria. And when your good and bad bacteria, called the microbiome, is out of balance, it causes havoc in other areas of your health. So I'm going to cover some of those areas that, when it's out of balance, what it does to your health when the gut is out of balance. So first off, it causes other digestive issues. So you might think that you just have some bloating or occasional diarrhea or constipation, IBS. You're probably thinking that you just have some of that, but it could be more than that. It could be an imbalance in the gut. And if you balance the gut, that could all disappear. So there are products that you can take to balance that. It's called a prebiotic and a probiotic. And those help balance the good and the bad bacteria over time. This doesn't happen overnight. When your gut gets out of balance, it's out of balance because of many factors over a period of time. And so getting the gut in balance is going to help that bloating, the gas, the irritability, the fluctuation maybe between diarrhea and constipation, or if you've got one or the other, this could possibly take care of that. The second one that I wanted to touch on is inflammation throughout the body. That doesn't mean just your digestive tract. That can be inflammation anywhere in your body, because when your gut is out of balance, the inflammation starts there, but it can progress through other areas of your body. So it can cause a lot of puffiness, a lot of irritability. It can cause brain fog and lots of other issues when you have inflammation going on in the body. So that is the second reason to get that gut healthy. The third thing that I wanted to mention is the digestive tract and the lining. So your gut lining can get irritated, and it can stop absorption of the nutrients properly. It can cause other havocs, which often causes diarrhea as well. So that is another reason that you should balance your gut. And another one is that has to do with the lining of that is you're not absorbing nutrients like you should if the lining has been irritated from the gut microbiome being out of balance. And so if you're taking even vitamins and supplements and you feel like you're eating well, but you're lacking energy and you're still having this bloated or gassy feeling, you got puffiness throughout your body, that can be part of the gut microbiome being off. So once you straighten out the microbiome, you can start absorbing nutrients, and you can improve your health in a lot of different ways by just balancing the gut. Another reason is being out of balance causes a lot of other health issues, which could be a few different things. It could be that you're more acceptable to illnesses, especially in the changes of weather, especially like I'm in Minnesota. So right now we're freezing our tails off and it's not very fun. But you get this cold spell and then it warms up and a lot of people get sick, or a lot of people say they, get that spring cold or whatever. A lot of times those things can start in the gut. Same with a lot of sinus issues. can be, it's more of an allergy issue that can stem from the gut. So if you have a lot of allergies, a lot of times balancing the gut can help with that. And another good reason to balance that gut microbiome. And let's see. There are a couple other ones here that I wanted to touch on. Food sensitivities can be increased as an issue when you have an imbalance in the gut. So you might feel like you're sensitive to a lot of foods and you kind of just stay away from them. But once you straighten your gut out, you might find that you can tolerate them. So that might be something to check out if you are having issues with different types of food. Is it something that came on later in life? If so, it could be your gut microbiome, because like I said earlier, this doesn't happen overnight. It can be brought on through many different things. If you've been on antibiotics, that can really take down your microbiome. And for some people, you might have been on antibiotics, maybe 2-3 times over the last 5 years. That really hurts your gut microbiome. So if you've never done anything to build that up after you've been on that, you can see where you start compiling these issues that you're having and causing havoc on your health, your overall health, just from imbalance in the gut. And another one that is so very important, and that is mental health. Mental health is a lot to do with the gut. The gut is considered your second brain. And so your thoughts are not clear if you have a lot of gut issues. If you're really out of balance and struggling with depression and different things, I suggest really, starting to get your gut in balance. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying from the research that is out there, the gut is so related to a lot of these issues. And if you would want to, wake up again every day feeling great, being in a good mood, little things not setting you off, this is a great place to start. And if you're watching this video and you want to learn more, I will put a link to what I call the Gut Collective, and it's 4 products, and it's what I really wish everybody would take, even if it's for 3 or 6 months, to get your gut in balance. It's a great investment in your health, and you'll thank me later. So anyway, I just wanted to cover that tonight here while I'm making my supper in my kitchen. And if you have any questions on the gut microbiome, please put them in the comments or send me a message if you don't want to put it so everybody can see it. And I will help you work through that or get you answers on any of the questions you may have. But I want you to go out and have a great evening.